Welcome to Ebru Africa this morning on Trend. I am Cherotich, Kenei. Now the stories we're highlighting on Twitter today are three: Italy, Turkana, and finally ending with Martins Barclays Premiership League. Sunderland. So the game between Sunderland and Hotspurs, I'll be giving you detailed analysis of that particular story. But first, let's begin with Italy. Now, Joseph Olelenko, our permanent secretary for Interior, confused the word Italy with Italy. Now, he was giving a press briefing on the situation in Italy. So Kenyans are having a field day. Now, the fact that Italy College was his former employer, Kenyans cannot seem to get enough of making its satirical comments about this particular story. So let me just highlight to you some of the comments coming in here. We have Emma here who says, Emma Mwatha who says, laughing out loud, Olelenko just said Italy instead of Isili. Now this guy needs to go back to the kitchen. His mind is clearly there. Situationship says, did Olelenko just confuse Isili with Italy? Once a cook, always a cook. And Cedric Lumiti who says, Olelenko still thinking he is presiding over Italy College, now live on NTV. That is a local station here. You are in charge of Homeland Security. So just a reminder of where Olelenko is in charge of. We have here Muinda who says, you can take Olelenko out of Italy, but you can't take Italy out of Olelenko. So indeed, Kenyans are having a field. They're just giving ensuring that they give sort of a satirical twist to what is happening in the country, something that is making people laugh, but yet indeed just trickling down to the effects of terrorism in the country and insecurity in the country, not forgetting that it is indeed one thing that is vital to the Kenyan scene at the moment. So from the mistaking of Italy for Isili for Italy, we move on to matters to Turkana. Now over the weekend we've had cases of raiders raids taking place in Turkana from the neighboring Pokot tribe. Now 2 weeks ago we had a situation where five people were killed, and where we had one person killed in a similar raid and 5 others critically injured in one of the raids that took place still between the two tribes of Pokot and Turkana. Now over the weekend we had another incident. Now this time we had 5 people nursing injuries, where we had over 2 police being killed in this particular situation as they tried to control the raiders in this particular region. So just a lot of insecurity is taking precedence in the country, not only in Nairobi, the capital city, but also across the whole boundaries of Kenya. So indeed, security is taking precedence in the country. So you can take a look at this particular hashtag, give your comments, give your feedback on what you think the government needs to do to ensure that the security situation in the country just comes to top notch. So we are having other stories being the flagging off of food aid to the Turkana, Pokot and Samburu region. So indeed, it is quite a good story coming here. And also just moving further down, what people feel here, we have here Rachel Ruto, the deputy president's wife, just flagging off assorted items and foodstuffs in aid of hunger-stricken families in Kenya. Now this is from the Kenya Breweries Limited car park. So indeed, we have here a local station saying Turkana attacks leave 5 dead and residents counting losses. So when the raiders come, they actually take the herds of cattle and a lot of goats and sheep as well. So indeed, this is quite a critical time for security matters here in the country. But from such a very heavy topic in the country to a more lighter note on the matters football. Now the English Premier League, we have the Tottenham Hotspurs going against Sunderland. Now here we have team manager Tim Sherwood. Now the sad story coming in from this particular man is the fact that he might just lose his job over the summer, as Tottenham Hotspurs plan to replace him in the summer trade-off. So indeed, we're waiting to see if this will come to pass or not, but we'll give you full information as it unfolds here on Ebru Africa TV. So let's move from that particular shot to other stories making way in this particular match that took place yesterday night. We had Tottenham Hotspurs beat the Sunderland team 5-1. So the two goals from the Spurs side were attributed to Emmanuel Adebayo. So it was quite a good game indeed. But Sunderland is at the bottom of the table league, so they're planning to see what they can do to get out of the red zone in the Premier League standings. I'm Cherotich Kenei, and this was on Trend.